Hey gang, what's up? Ray here. Got another video coming at you. I told you I was gonna have another one coming up tonight. So on top of Square Enix doing the big info dump of images and stuff for Final Fantasy VII Remake today, which is March 16th, we also got this behind the scenes video, just Final Fantasy VII Remake behind the scenes part one episode. Final Fantasy Inside Final Fantasy VII Remake episode 1 introduction. So I don't know if this means there's going to be more behind the scenes stuff. I'm kind of to a point now where we're within a month of the game coming out. I don't really feel like I need more. I mean, if they want to show me more, that's cool. If they want to go over how material is going to work and things like that, but I don't want any more. Like, I don't think I want to see any more story point stuff. I think I'm at a point now where I'm good. If they want to put it out there, great. And if I want to check it out, I'll check it out. If I don't want to check it out, I'll leave it alone. But that's you all kind of come to me now for this stuff, so I know I need to get it out there. But anyway, we'll get into it real quick. One thing I've been saying from the start of all this craziness and hysteria over the game was I really thought that like principal production, like talking about production, everything started on this back in 2012. That was my guess, because that's about 3 years before they announced the game at E3 2015, and I was right. Yoshinori Kitase confirmed in this that it was right around 2012 when him and Hashimoto and Nomura started talking about and developing the idea for what Final Fantasy VII Remake was going to be. So I feel good whenever that happens, and I get something like that right. So the big thing in this, one of the big things in this, was we got to meet some newer faces to the team. One of those was Motomo Toriyama. He's the co-director and scenario design. So basically, the how the story flows, the layout of the story, how things progress through the story, the new story elements, the new story beats. He's kind of the guy in charge of that. And then we also we met a bunch of people, some people we've known already. They talked to Tetsuya Nomura. They talked to Yoshinori Kitase, of course. We also got to meet Naomi Hamaguchi, who is the co-director, game design, programming. Super busy cat. That is a busy person right there. Also, that Hamaguchi, Naomi Hamaguchi, he is really, you could see his exuberance and his excitement for developing this game. You could see that he was really into it. He was really excited by the proposition of what they were doing, how everything was coming along. You really got that vibe. And the sit down style of this interview was awesome, I thought. They also talked with Teruki Endo. I hope I'm not butchering any of these names, but I think it's Teruki Endo, the battle director, Keiji Kawamori, the music supervisor, Mitsudo Suzuki, and Masashi Hamazu are the composers, and then Takaka Miyake is the environment director. So I want to say right off the bat, it's showing him right now, he's talking about this. Kazushige Nojima is a legend. That man is a legend. He is an amazing storyteller. He goes into the story elements of this game. He kind of talks about, what his approach was with coming back and doing this game when he came back to write the scenario for it once again. Really cool stuff. If you all haven't checked out the original video, I'll put a link for it in the description for this video, and you can go check it out. It's a really cool. It's a really cool sit down interview with the team that's working on the game. Nomura and Endo discussed going more action oriented with the game. They explained some of the finer points of why they went with the new battle system, including part of the process of taking gamers into consideration that had never played the original game, but also keeping in mind the legion of fans of the original, keeping in mind what they would want, like with the ATB, but also keeping in mind that gamers nowadays, the new generation of gamers, are into like for the most part, action-oriented games with real smooth battle systems and things like that. So they go into that and creating a smooth balance between modern action-style gaming and the classic ATB system from the original Final Fantasy VII. The part that really stuck with me in this section was how Endo explains that they wanted to design the flow of battle to be seamless, and for the player to eventually have the controls become reflexive so you can put all of your brain power into strategizing how to take down a target. That's badass. You know, that their intent designing this was for this all to become just reflexive as you're doing your shortcuts or however you decide you want to play the game. That was one of the big talking points they've talked about up until this point, not in this video, but they designed it so you can play it how you want to play it. And now we know they did that with the intent of you thinking less about what you're doing as far as your fingers, what they're doing, and more about strategizing how to take down a certain target. So that's badass, man. That's awesome. I'm really enjoying these little extras they're doing, talking to the creators and stuff. Of course, Nomura's got his full-on Noctis vibe rocking there. They all expressed how much they took into consideration how immeasurably popular and significant this game is to fans all over the world. You can tell that was important to all of them, that they want to make sure that they're delivering an experience that will not only cater to longtime fans and give them more, but also to bring in people who have never played a Final Fantasy game, namely Final Fantasy VII. Kawamori confirmed that in addition to reimagined arrangements of the old tracks, there are completely new themes for all the new scenes. Super dope. Super dope, man. I can't wait to hear the new music. You know, I'm really excited to hear all this new music, and yeah, you can see in the video here some of the new characters they showed in the info dump. There's a lot of new stuff happening, man. They dropped a lot on us today. Just a whole lot of stuff. And Kawamori confirmed that what I had theorized about the music for each area as well, that there are actually 3 themes playing simultaneously. I thought it was 2, but yeah, it's 3 themes playing simultaneously. And basically the way it's arranged is as the battle flows and things pick up and things go down or whatever, the different tracks will fade from the back, and then whatever was in the front will go to the back, and then they'll fade in and out. You know, they fade over each other, almost like a DJ working his booth. You know, just like a DJ doing their job. It's kind of with their approach for that. So that's really interesting. I thought that was really cool. And the different tracks, when they fade in and out, all the tracks for each area are composed with the same tempo, so they're seamless in transition. That's awesome. That's really awesome, man. Like, one of the big things I'm really digging about this, and this brought to light, is how the scope of the work they're putting into it. They're putting so much stuff into it, and they even allude in the video that they're like, you know, you really haven't seen anything yet. You really don't know everything that's going into this. They did talk about, Tetsuya Nomura did talk about in the video how he wanted you to, I think that's what he's talking about in this section right here. He wanted the players to be able to go on more of the upper plate. Now you can't, they did confirm this, you cannot explore the entire upper plate, but you can go to a large area of it. Like, you can go to a lot of different places. I guess you just can't explore the entire upper plate, which I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's more of just an area of the upper plate. I really hope not. Because I want to see what the better off in Midgar look like. You know, the different areas of the upper plate and whatnot. So I really hope it's not just one big chunk. I want sections of the different sectors. If you can't go to all the sectors, fine, whatever. But I want at least sections of those different sectors. Another thing, they stressed like how harmoniously they wanted to design the battle systems. So I think that's another thing to take away from all this is, like, you know, they put a lot of work into the battle, the balancing action with the ATB and how all these other things work. The big takeaway from this, though, is the entire team is on board. The scenario designers, the producers, the directors, the battle system, the environmental direction, all this kind of stuff. They really summed it up in this video that they are really bringing their A game on this. One of the really wild things for me watching this was watching the different people associated with kind of the top end of the production, like the directors and the scenario writers and everything. Listen to them talk about the nature of the story, how, you know, it's really about this group of people who are trying to take the planet and get it back to its natural state, and they're attacking these people who, you know, listen to them break it down and listen to their take on their story that they wrote, you know, because it's easy to forget that Final Fantasy VII is a story that a few people wrote, and then this company, then they made a game, and then, but it's hearing the point of view of, in my opinion, one of the greatest stories ever written. The point of view of the brains that created it, and kind of listen to them explain how the intricacies of it work. It's the best for a big nerd like me. I'm a big storytelling nerd. I'm a big video game nerd, and like listen to that kind of stuff. It's really awesome. I really dug this content. Also, another note on the battle system, a cool thing they did was they were kind of talking about, you know, the approach to the battle system in the game. They were attacking it from a point of view of, if this game were to be made today, what would the ATB system look like? If Final Fantasy VII were a mainline title, like if this were Final Fantasy 16 or 17 or what would this battle system look like if they were developing it right now? So I thought that was a really cool take. Alright, so let's dive into this new content, this new video content, because that's really what I'm wanting to check out. I've seen people talking about this all day. I've seen it once. I want to check it out again and really dive into it. So I've got right here. Holy God. Look at this. He's got 2 magic materia in there. Look at this scenery here. This is, man, come on. This looks so good. And like, yeah, it's kind of weird that people are just kind of standing like here in the center or whatever, but it still looks great. I mean, this was the slums. This right here was the slums. This right here. It's still beautiful. It's still beautiful to this day. But my God, look at this, people. Jesus. Some cool shots in here too, like right here. Is this like a Resident Evil shot right there? I have no idea what that is. But like right here, is this a possible little Biggs and Cloud side quest right here? Little palling around action here between Biggs and Cloud. That'd be cool. And this right here was this. So this is maybe the sewers, maybe coming out of the sewers into, yeah, leading into the train graveyard, maybe right there. Maybe. I don't know. Just speculation. But yeah, Aerith and Cloud are part of their escape back to her house. This might be, I don't think that's in Aerith's house. Hard to say what that could be. Honeybee Inn, obviously. Obviously. This chick right here checking Cloud out. Like right here on the left, she's checking him out. So who are you? Biggs. This right here is when you're breaking into the second reactor mission, I believe. And you're going down into the area where you fight Airbuster as the boss fight, I believe. It makes sense because it's Cloud, Barret, and Tifa as your party. Yeah, because this is the part where you set off the alarm on the train, and then you're having to go through the railway system on foot, and then sneak in. Yeah, through the access points. Yeah. And this right here, who are these people? About to be a West Side Story little dance number right here or something. So yeah, this is the slums. This is probably just outside of Seventh Heaven. That's Seventh Heaven right there. Got the little barrels out front, and then you got the walk up there. Yeah, that's Seventh Heaven right there. There's the Shinra manager, of course, talking to Tifa. He looks like Brandon Routh, you know, that played Superman. He kind of looks like him a little bit. Oh, does he know you're Avalanche? Do they know you're Avalanche? Because look at these people back here. They're like scared. These look like Shinra employees too. And this guy's talking to her, talking to Tifa. I wonder if they know you're Avalanche. They're like, hey, I don't want no trouble. Talk to us. Stay away from us. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. This is a new character. Another new character. Dope. What's going on here? Jesse's ready to fight, it looks like. There you go after Wedge, maybe? And Cloud's kind of... I have no idea what's going on. Oh, this is the parachuting scene. Okay, that's what that is. Yeah, they're getting ready to parachute. Yeah, okay, yeah. They're binding up the parachute. Chocobo Sam. I still say he looks like Joaquin Phoenix. Madam M. I already forgot what his name was. I just learned it in the other video. I forgot now. But anyway. Honeybee N. Kyle right here. Hey, he got that silver hair. You know about those characters with that silver hair in Gaia. Maybe it's like Platinum Blonde. I don't know. The silver hair, man. Maybe he's a Geneva experiment that Hojo left off into the slums. Maybe. Never know. Never know. Then we have the legend Ojima here. God, man's a legend. What a brain. What a storyteller, dude. What a storyteller, y'all. Look at this. Oh my god. Just soak that in for a minute. Man. It's just incredible. Nighttime. Day and night cycles. Day and night cycles. I'm telling you, it's happening. Day and night cycles. That is nighttime. Because that right there, this is the unfinished sector right here. That's this night sky right there. Lamps are on. Of course, the lamps will probably be on because it is the slums. And look back here. There's some of those posters from the demo right here. The cat with the camera, and then the or wait a minute. Oh, this is air. Okay, I thought it said Mr. It says air. Okay, I think. Yep. Man, good God. Daytime, day and night cycles. Because this right here, see right here, this lamp. If you go back. That's the lamp he's standing by right there. Well, these lamps right here, if you look at that angle right there, and then there's the unfinished section, and there's a lamp right there. So I think that's the same angle. This looks so good. And then some kind of 045 sign back here. I mean, this is just gorgeous, people. This is just, I could sit and look at this all day. That skirt is short, people. Everybody was wondering they're going to keep Tifa intact. They kept Tifa's design intact. They sure did. Then right here, where he's walking, there's those again from the demo. Is this... Yeah, I guess this is after they blow up the reactor. Yeah, this is. Wow, man, this is new. This must be when this is the train station in the Sector 7 slums. Yeah, because he's got the flower on his chest. He's already met Aerith. So, and then this is Barrett, and everybody's celebrating. Lampposts. The lampposts look kind of like they did in the original, because you got the lovers when they meet or whatever. They're spinning around the lamppost in the Sector 7 train station. Little attention to detail, little nods to details like that. For those of us who have played it and know it by heart, are just like, it's amazing. Barrett, no glasses. Barrett, no glasses. Everybody was like, oh, is he going to have his glasses the whole game? Barrett, no glasses, confirmed. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here with this. She just looks too sweet. She just looks too sweet. So this part here, shout out to @TheRealNanaki on Twitter. He tagged me and some other Final Fantasy creators in this post earlier. He found, like right up here, it's not a drop. If you look right up here, see where my cursor is? There is a support materia just sitting there on the ground. So it's the first that we've seen. It's the first materia grab that you find in the game. So good catch, dude. Good catch. Everything's closed. Kind of like right now. Then, of course, we have this new footage. Nah, I'm just kidding. It ain't new footage. So this right here is after Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith fall out of Don Corneo's mansion. He hits the trap door, and you got Tifa laying here, and Aerith is laying there as well. But this is, from what I understand, it's one of your first big choice moments of the game. So as far as like who he's going to be romantically linked to, or who you go to, from the way I understand it. This is cool. Everybody's chilling on their bikes. What if they're getting ready to make like an escape here? Giving the Cloud walks up, everybody gives the thumbs up. This is a cool shot. Jesse's cool. Biggs and Wedge are cool. Avalanche, man, it's gonna suck. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's gonna suck. When you're playing this game, it is gonna suck. That part, y'all know the part. I ain't gonna spoil it for nobody. Y'all know the part. Bar scene. Is that a chocobo betting thing? Station, I don't know what that says back there. Station Edge, maybe? Chocobo racing sign there. It looks like you can make some bets. Tifa sitting here, being all quirky and spunky, talking to Cloud. Barrett doing the same. This is cool right here. I think this is more of the post reactor explosion right here. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. This is actually a pretty cool sequence right here, because they show the comparison, the Advent Children versions of these characters and the remake versions of these characters. I'll be honest with you, I think the remake versions look better. But of course in Advent Children they're older, so I think they should look a little different, but they're also bound by the technology of the era. Like Barrett looks night and day better. Tifa and Cloud look pretty close, but Barrett looks so much better. Reno looks better. Look at that. He's a devious looking bastard there. Sephiroth looks way better. He looks like a dude that will mess you up in Remake. Look at this shot right here. Oh my god. Blessed be. People, look at this. That looks so good. That looks so good. Boom. Here we have some friends, lovers, family members meeting each other off the train here. It's the slums, because you can see the pillar going up into Midgard back there. So this is the Shinra manager right here. So they even give depth to the Shinra manager's character. His family. He has a family. He has a wife and a kid, or a girlfriend and a kid, or something. That's dope. That's dope. They're adding so many layers to everything, so that when the horrible stuff happens that's going to happen, it's got depth, it's got weight to it, you know. Man, this guy hanging out with his kid right there, buddies over here, lovers, friends, family members. So cool, man. Then of course we have these things. These are the Watchmen of Fate, right? That's what these things are called. Is that correct? Watchmen of Fate. I think it's the first time we see Cloud take a swipe at one. Look at that badass right there. Look at that badass. Roche. That little leg sweep as he kicks around on his bike. Everybody flying down off the zip line. That's gonna be horrifying when you're playing that. And that all just starts coming down. So yeah, I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that this thing is gonna be epic. They've shown us so much stuff, so much new stuff. The big, the big data leak, not data leak, but the big info leak. God, I can't even think straight right now. I'm so tired. The big info leak that came out today. There's so much cool stuff happening with this game. I can't wait. We're all gonna be part of it. It's gonna be a good time. So I'm gonna cut it there. There's a lot of cool stuff in this video. A lot of cool stuff in the info dump they did earlier today. I don't know why I'm pointing back here. It didn't come from, unless Japan's that way. That it did come from that way. Unless Japan's that way, and it might be. That might be east. I think that is east. I think I did point. Yeah, it's right. It's that way. It came from that way. But anyway, y'all post your comments. Let me know what you think. Smash that like button. Y'all know how to do it. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. I appreciate all the love and support you all have been giving me. Check out the latest video I put up just earlier. I've also got some cool stuff coming. Probably won't get to stream on Twitch tonight, but I will be streaming tomorrow night. Twitch.tv/Ray Kaufman. I'm going to try to get a set schedule now as far as my streaming goes. I'm going to try to be streaming on there 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Thursday. I'm going to try to be on streaming every night. Today was a little bit wonky. I talked about it in the last video, so y'all check that out. And I've got some cool stuff getting ready to come out. Some creations of my own I'll be talking about here soon, as soon as there's more stuff to talk about, so there's more done. But yeah, so Resident Evil 3 remake demo coming this Friday. I think it's this Friday too, so y'all stay tuned on that one. Anyway, y'all have a great night. Keep rocking. Be good to each other, and I'll see you in the next video or stream, whichever happens first. Have a great night.